Hello, welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom. And today you have Kay again. I'm going to make a baked pineapple recipe. Some people call it a casserole. I just call it my baked pineapple dessert. I'm going to use crushed pineapple. It says 2 15-ounce cans of pineapple. Of course, I had to pick up the 20-ounce, so I will be using part of this. Half a cup of sugar, 6 tablespoons full of flour, 2 cups of cheese. You can use grated cheese or shredded cheese. I'm just going to go ahead and use the shredded cheese today. Half a cup of melted butter, and 2 cups of RITZ crackers. So I've got all my ingredients, and we're going to put it in this casserole dish when we get that far. So let's get started. Okay, like I said, that I need 2 15-ounce cans, and it says to save the juice, so you have to drain it. So we're going to drain the pineapple. A lot of juice in this pineapple. And since I got 20-ounce cans, that means I need a can and a half. There we go. There's 1 can. Let's just go ahead and I just did half of that can. Let's see. Well, sure is juicy. I really love pineapple. I actually grow some pineapples out here in the backyard. Now I needed 30 ounces. I think I'm going to put just, I should do it, I do believe. Alright. Now the next thing we do, and it says to reserve 6 tablespoons full of this juice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to combine 6 tablespoons full of this pineapple juice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tablespoons full of pineapple juice, and we're going to combine the sugar and the flour and just gradually work it in there. This is really good, and the good thing about this is that having company tomorrow night for dinner, and I wanted something to fix for sweet but not have to rush home from church tomorrow and worry about what we're going to have that has a little sweetness to it. Now let me add the flour. This is 6 tablespoons full of flour. So I can fix this today, probably eat on it tonight, and then whatever's left will be for our dessert tomorrow. Okay, now that is mixed looks pretty good. Then I'm going to cut this open. Now this bag is exactly 16 ounces which is 2 cups. So we're going to use the whole bag of this shredded cheddar cheese. So it says I need to mix the pineapple and shredded cheese. Looks like a whole lot of cheese, doesn't it? But it will blend together. And see, that looks good enough for me to eat right now, as much as I like pineapple. And it's a pretty dish. It'll make your... This is also would be good for Thanksgiving, Christmas. And it looks like it's mixed very good. Make sure I get it all off of the sides of the bowl. Okay, now you need to pour it into an 8x8 pan or casserole dish, which also happens to be a 2-quart size. I'm going to spray it with just a little bit of Pam. It really smells good. And I haven't even started baking it yet. Sort of smooth it out a little bit. Now, for the topping, you put a topping on it. You need a 1/2 cup of melted butter. Now, with this Imperial butter, it has your measurements on the wrapper, and it will tell you that this whole stick will equal a 1/2 cup. So I'm going to break it in two. I need a paper towel. And I'm going to put it in the microwave and just zap it for just a few seconds. In the meantime, we need to fix our Ritz crackers. And my niece was here from Texas a couple of months ago, and she showed me something that was really neat to do. You take your any kind of crackers that you want crushed up, and instead of having such a big mess, you put them in well, first off, you got to open the bag. Put them into a Ziploc bag. Well, evidently these crackers do not want to come out of this bag. There we go. And I'm going to start off with 2 packs. know y'all gonna get a big laugh out of me trying to get these crackers in this bag here. Okay, what you do is just close it up. Try to get the air, a little bit of the air out of it. Flatten it out. Take an old-fashioned rolling pin and just mash them out, and then you don't have crackers going all over your counter, and you can see whether they're all grated up. I know when she asked me did I have a rolling pin, I thought, what in the world would you need a rolling pin for? I thought you would just take the crackers and crumble them up with your hand, and I guess you could, but this sure does make it uniform. Just sort of shake the bag up and get them rolled around a little bit and squash them some more. I really appreciate everybody watching this is just my second video, and I had quite a number of people watch my first video with all the bloopers and everything. I left part of them in there. I'm not as good as Tom, taking a while to get as good as Tom, but it was fun doing. I think that's probably mashed up enough. Okay, now I need 2 cups. I need 2 cups of this the RITZ crackers. Two packs of RITZ crackers was just a little bit over 2 cups. I had this much here left over. Okay, now what you do now is you combine the melted butter and the RITZ crackers, and then you pour it over your pineapple. Okay, now I have melted my butter. Here's a half a cup of butter I melted, and this is my 2 cups of RITZ crackers. So we're just going to put part of the RITZ crackers in there. Whoops. And do a little bit of the butter, because it really soaks it up quick. I know the first time I made this, I thought, well, that's not enough butter to do any good. But believe it or not, it really was. And I feel about like the same thing today. It looks like it just isn't enough. But, alright, that's part of it. Let's put the rest of it in here. And the rest of the butter. And just mix it all together. Even that smells good. It seems like everything connected with this recipe you could actually eat individually and not mix it all together, but it gets better. As you can see, that looks like it's mixed up. All of it looks damp. It's not clumped up into no individual crackers or anything. So then what you do now is you take what you fixed before and you just put this on top. Anything you cook that you can put a crunchy crust on top of it, it makes it so much better, and especially for kids, they love the crunchiness. I guess I'm just a kid at heart. Okay. Sort of even it out the best that you can. I went in a store one time and they had these little spoons hanging on a rack. And I thought, well, I just think I'll get one. They were on sale, so I just got one. I said, don't know if I ever used one that small. Well, that has undoubtedly been one of the handiest little things I have bought. We have really used it. Okay, now it's all put together with the topping. Now we're going to put it in the oven. Okay, I'm going to bake it into this Ninja FOODi XL Pro Air oven. So what you do is you cut it on, and it's going to preheat. It's already set. I needed to set it 350 for 30 minutes. So if this had not been set, I would have went ahead and changed the setting. I've got it on bake, and these are your functions here. There's your timer and your temperature, but since it's already set at 30 minutes for 350, that's what I need. So all I've got to do is cut it on and let it preheat, and when it starts counting down, then I'll open the door. That means it's preheated up to 350, and I'll put our pineapple back in the oven. It usually takes very short time for it to preheat. That's the good thing about this air fryer. You don't heat up the oven in the house, and it's really quick. While I'm waiting for this to preheat, I'd like to thank you for watching our channel, watching our videos. There it goes, starts counting down. So I'm going to open the door and just set this in here. And remember, this thing gets hot very quickly. Shut the door back up, and now it's getting ready to cook. Okay, we're getting down to 41 seconds, so we are soon going to take it out and see what it's like and taste it. Tom always makes me, well, he doesn't make me, but he always asks me to taste anything that he cooks. So today, the tables are turned, and he's going to be able to taste what I have cooked. Okay, we're going to see how this is. Well, it sure looks good. Okay, we will now see what it's like. Just remember that this is a very hot dish. Okay. Now we're going to get Tom in here to taste it, and I'm going to taste it too. But I can tell you right now, before either one of us tastes it, it is going to be really, really good. It even looks good. Okay, I've got to let it cool down for a minute or two before we try it, because it is really steaming hot. But as you can see, it really looks yummy. A little bit. If you can, join our channel and give us a thumbs up. And thank you very much for watching our video. And until next time, have a real good, safe day, and come back to see us soon. Goodbye.